What y'all got going on? Another day at the office. Y'all know what that means. Gotta put it in. Gotta get in where I fit in. Shout out to everybody that supported me this whole solar return journey. Another year around the sun, right? Okay. So I'm finna get ready to head in here, take care of some business, do a few things, and as they say, call it a day. It's another day at the office. Yeah, it's birthday, it's solar return, it's all of that good stuff, but it's another day at the office. Y'all see what's going on? It's another day at the office, right? You don't stop grinding for 24 hours and go out and turn up. Them days over with. This is how I turn up right here. This is how you turn up. Let me show you. When I want to go over to vacation, I go to that building right there. When I do my banking, I go to that building right there. When I go to the office, I come in this building right here. That's how you celebrate. That's how you grind. Don't stop the grind. Hit that like button. Yeah, this with the Soul Tribe. What y'all thought I was gonna say on my birthday? Huh? This is what it look like every day, all day. When you're in the middle of a financial district, take advantage, folks. Hold on, I'm gonna talk to y'all for a minute. Just give me a second here. Y'all done heard of vacations to go? Yeah, you have. But when I want to go on vacation, network. Why am I a member of the Galleria District Business Association? So that I can get these perks. Go right across the street. Why I want to deal with Chase? To get these perks. Why I want to come here? Because I want to keep the office lights on. This is how you celebrate your solar return. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not going to go out here. Turn. So, this is how you turn up. This is how you turn up. You take your ass to the office and close, and the goal is to close one deal, one transaction a day. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Why would I want to go anywhere else? Why would I want to do anything else? Hold on for a minute. Y'all think I'm playing. This is how you turn it up. Tell them, Andrea, how to turn it up. Angelic, Alpha, tell them how to turn up. Y'all feel the environment? Y'all feel the turn up environment? Right here. Turn it up. Because I'm about to go and snatch me up some breakfast. Right? This how I'm trying to tell y'all how you turn it up. My coffee's still over here. Here go my morning meditation spot. Here's one of them. The other one on the other side. Here's why I come to kill. It look like they made this here just for me. It look like they made it just for me. Hold on. Let me tell y'all how you get turned up. They say how you obviously I have family members test. You the good six ones, you gonna turn up today? Yep. I'm gonna tell you how to turn up. Hit that like button. So I'll tell y'all how to turn up. All right, man. So you can see how you turn up. If y'all like to turn them up. Y'all say y'all can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Man, so I said all of that, and y'all can't even hear me. I don't want to take the elevators or the stairs. We're going to walk this morning. This is how I turn up. Leave out of my office. Boom. 4 stories from that door down there. Y'all see that door? Boom, 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 boom. Right there. By the fire hydrant. The one next to the fire hydrant door. I'm over there, go to the crib. Just hold on, I'm gonna show you how you turn up. I'm finna show you how to turn up. Show it to you. So I ain't changing shit. two vehicles, both gray. I'm gonna keep them gray. One of them I retired, right? That's Pop's vehicle right there. He's still driving. The other one, I just what you call your get around the town vehicle. Hold on, y'all, we finna. I told y'all we finna turn up. Hold on. We're gonna turn up. Y'all wanna turn up? Ivory, what you doing for your birthday? I'm finna show you. Damn, look like we right back where we started from. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. Y'all still hear me? Right back where we started from. Okay. Well, hold on. We finna turn up. We finna turn up. Ivory, hey Root, my aunt, he turning up, y'all. You hit the 1,000 subscribers today. Look at that. They turning up on my birthday. That's what I'm talking about. I love that. This is how you turn up, y'all, on your birthday. Anybody ask you, how did you turn up on your birthday? There he is. Remember vacation ago? Turned up. My building turned up. Everything is turned up. That's how you turn up. I don't even leave this area. I think this is the largest back here. This is the largest senior citizen retirement building I ever seen in my life. That's huge. All right. You just put it out here. I told y'all. You can make 1 or 2%. You have to get your ass up. For my soul. I keep blocking the doggone mic. Let me take my big hands off the phone. But folks, let me say this here. Appreciate everybody supported the channel thus far. I ain't even got started yet. I'm serious, I haven't gotten started yet. The Soul Tribe Network, the Soul Tribe family, that's y'all. Anybody want to be a part of it? We just getting started. Serious. So this time around, I said, okay, then I'm gonna do it a little bit different. Look at my shadow. I'm gonna do it a little bit different. What's different? I tried to network with other people in the past to try to do something. Some people call it group economics or what have you. I said, okay, try that a couple times. We ain't gonna keep doing this. Sorry about the background, y'all. We ain't gonna keep doing this. So this time around, hold up. I'm gonna do it by myself and then share it. So the key things this past 2 years was evolutionizing the mindset, how you think. Because the way you think is the way you manifest. That's facts. See yourself wherever it is you want to go, want to be, want to accomplish, or what have you. But always make sure when you see yourself in successful environments, make sure you keep in mind the small people, the less fortunate, those that can't help you. I spent lunch at a McDonald's yesterday giving information for the 10 family giveaway to a mother and a son. And we sit there and we talk. And the boy, teenage artist, can draw his ass off. Originally from California, but homeless. Not by choice. I think I'm gonna go down the stairs. Not by choice. Another family, they leave the shelter every morning at 7 a.m. to go out. One goes to look for work, and the other one takes care of the child. Big bro, what's up with you? Big dog right there, y'all. And that's the truth. So that's how you turn up the day before your birthday. Is it after 8 yet? Okay, good. I ain't got to use my access key. I'm just showing you how you turn up. That's the address. Y'all see it on your mailing address. This is how you turn up. You come here, and it goes list of companies. And you're able to push it. And then you scroll down. Thanks for the birthday gift, whoever that was. Where we at here? There we go. Okay. Walk on in. Now one day this is gonna be an upgrade. First you just gotta get in the door.
First floor, going up.
First thing you gotta get in the door. Hold on. And then once you get in the door, you kick the other doors in. Just hold on, y'all. Just hold on. Just hold tight. Kick in. This how you turn up. This is how you turn up. This is how you evolve. This is how you upgrade. Just hold tight. First you see it. First you think it. Okay? No more crumbs, right? No more crumbs. Just hold tight. This is going to be a media kind of closet right here, though. Just hold tight. Okay. Looking good. Off lights.
Please watch your step. 5th floor.
Good morning. I'm doing fine. Oh, that's right. He's not going to get here tonight.
Well,
The birthday crew.
Yesterday was at 10. I was like, oh, don't do that to me.
It's not my tree, but it's not my tree, but this is what the families that I'm talking about. This is what we gonna turn up at right in here. Y'all all right with that? Right? Again, it's not my tree. I ain't put up a tree since the kids been home. All right. Let me turn on up and turn around this counter. So you want to know what I'm doing on my birthday? You see. If you want to know what I've been doing for the past 6 months, you see. Y'all see? Okay. All right. Morning. How you turn up? That's how you turn up. Just like that. Get some of these toys out of the office. Okay, folks, listen. All you got to do is have the idea, the concept. I don't care what it is. That's all you got to do. Number 2, you can't give 2 flying fucks about what people say. Hold on for a second. You can't. It's cold out there now. Sniffy nose and shit. You can't give 2 fucks about what people say. That's number 2. Number 3, don't lose focus. Don't lose focus of what you created with what you saw or you desire in your head. Got it? Okay. And then you, not whatever it is, because it already exists. Not whoever it is, that's them. So that you can evolve. You, me, Ivory, you got to evolve. Ivory, you can't stay like that. Ivory, you can't keep doing that. Or Ivory, you know your skills. Ivory, you know your talent. Ivory, you know you done helped many companies and corporations make millions. Now, Ivory, go ahead and get that shit yourself. Using the same template, mind. Conscious innovation. I'm telling you now. So what am I doing on my 61st solar return? Same thing I'm gonna be doing tomorrow, the day after my 61st solar return. Same thing I'm gonna be doing the next day. Same thing I'm gonna be doing the next day. They'll always try to block my algorithm or close them down because I'm sharing things with people. I'm not forcing nobody to believe me. I'm not telling nobody, hey, this is the truth. This is that. This is that. Mm-mm. You your own person. And it's what you create in your head that determines the life that you live on the outside of what you created. Now, if you done created a life or a picture or something in your head, and then in your 3D reality, you ain't even doing that to make what you thought in your head manifest, come to life, come to your 3D reality. So I said, okay, number one, like I said, create it here first, folks. If you've been trying and trying and trying to help others and network with others and it just don't work, deal with yourself. Do it yourself. If you got the dream, if you got the vision, if you got all of that here, then what, you don't need nobody else. The way you use people is this a good business deal, transaction, or is it not? Does this benefit my soul journey's purpose? Does it benefit me as far as building whatever I want to build, generational wealth, something to leave behind so when I return, because I will, right? I have something that connects me to that. That's the mindset you have to be. You got to be in the mindset of, I'm already prepared for what y'all call death or transition, because that's what I want. But before I do that, before I decide, not some God in the sky gonna say, Ivory, it's your time to go. If you own that, that's fine. Stay right there. But as soon as I decide, you know what, now I want to come back and I'm at a higher evolutionary spiritual rank, if you will. Okay. Now I can help what? A whole lot of people. Right out of the gate. Worry about the religious aspect. I don't have to worry about the politics. I don't have to worry about somebody taking my land. I don't have to worry about no United States. I don't have to worry about no Constitution. I don't have to worry about poverty. I don't have to worry about none of that shit. So now I got to make steps to make sure that that's in place in this lifetime. Mm-hmm. I don't, whatever y'all saying in the chat, I don't give a shit. But, this is what I was saying about you can't give fucks about what people, because you got to look at people as like, you got a soul, I got a soul. You got a journey, I got a journey, right? Okay. Your journey has nothing to do with me. Your soul has nothing to do with mine. If we have anything in common, crossing paths, yours truly, within 3 minutes, will know. If it's just for a season, reason, or a lifetime. So that's why I don't worry about making bad decisions, because if I can do it by myself, right? If I can do it by myself, it's more gratifying, because you don't have to worry about nobody coming back saying, I help you do this, I help you do this. The only help I've had outside of my personal life, away from the internet, is Soul Tribe. That's the only group of people I can say has been a part of this new evolutionary phase of my life. All right. So, on this solar return today, now I got to go out and put together, not go out and put together, but go out and implement, put into action what I had planned to have accomplished by this day a year ago. I've already succeeded what I had set out to accomplish for 2025. I've been done. Now I'm working on 2026. Now, when I say Soul Journeys Network headquarters, studios, network studios, I just gave you a walkthrough of a vision. And some people wonder, what is he doing? I ain't got no lot of money. I ain't got no lot of money. Most rich folks don't have a lot of cash money because money is paper. I don't manifest money. I manifest deals, closed deals. Right? If I come to somebody now and sharing any kind of idea, first thing I do is when I invite them out to the office, we're going to do business, we're going to talk business. I don't want to be over the phone. Initially, yeah. Come into one of these offices, these conference rooms up here. And I'm going to hand them a disclaimer agreement. That's meeting and greeting. Meaning that anything that's compiled in that disclaimer, anything that I share with you, you can't claim shit, you can't say shit. If you do, I'm going to go down the hallway, we're going to sue the shit out your ass. Listen, give them that disclaimer. When they hear what I got to say, when they hear what you got to say, and they like it, and now you're going to network with that person, what do they get out of it? Does it benefit them? Does it benefit my soul's purpose? If it does, I've manifested that deal. So now when you have just a handful of people that says, I like what you're doing, I need a whole damn vacant school. That's what I need. But for now, from an administrative standpoint and from an office standpoint, I got enough space to do what I got to do. For starters, I told y'all, give me, what's 61? Give me 4 years. I told you I got 5 years, but give me 4 years. I'm going to show you how you put together and implement and manifest a $5 million plan or a $5 million manifestational universal attraction in 4 years. It's a 5-year plan. I'm going to do it in 4 years. I meet the God in me, the creative mind in me, networking with creative people like you, and sit back and just enjoy life, right? Because everything that seems like it's going good and it's reality and so on and so forth, make sure your intent behind it and the attachment thereof is solid spiritually. Meaning that if I got a $5 million plan, at least in 4 years, at least 3 million is going to help somebody. A lot of people. In order for 2 million and 4 years, 5 years, for me to sit back and enjoy. Now, I know some of y'all might hear this video and be like, what in the hell is this man smoking on his birthday? Nothing. Vapor. Coffee. Hold on, me. And that's the way it is. So, now, I'm looking forward to not just this day. This day was 24 hours according to this calendar that started last night. Okay, I was asleep because I had to get up this morning. I had a whole lot I still got to do. All right, so I might do a little bit of having some fun, celebrating, what have you, tomorrow night. And we're going to see what Slick Willies is talking about. And that's it. Hey, like, say for instance, like the night, hold on, let me check some receipts right quick, because I got to come back to y'all. All right, so we 60 subscribers away from 9,000. Now some people say, oh, you didn't reach your goal of 9,000. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. So for the people who likes to attack people, send people negative energy, I told you, keep doing it. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip it all the way to the 70th floor. You're going to fuck around, you're going to make me have a penthouse on the 70th floor. Right? I'm just being honest with you. I don't work. Your confidence, my confidence is so high. When you in that emperor, high priest or hierophant, high priestess, magician, / Queen of Wands energy. I'm going to say it again. When you are embodying, I don't care if you're a man or a woman, that emperor, empress, hierophant, which is the high priest, high priestess, magician. On top of that, the icing on the cake, the Wheel of Fortune card / Queen of Wands. I'm just trying to listen, I don't do a lot of posting, folks. I don't do a lot of bragging. I'm not here for clickbait. If you just watch, you ain't got to watch me. But I come here for information to share, clarification to share, confirmation to share, a little entertainment, because I'm online. I'm dealing with artificial people, not y'all, but I'm just saying, I'm dealing with AI. It's an algorithm. So as long as I know that, I can't take it serious. Right? We have time to, we have time left, y'all. So I don't care what the skeptics say. We have time that if you tap into your manifestational powers and start with little shit. I'm going to tell you one of the things I wanted to know. I started doing things like seeing how I can affect light energy. Listen to me. years ago. And that's a continual even now, after I started my spiritual awakening. I says, okay, when I was a pastor, they said when you got the Holy Ghost, you got power. You 30-30, as I say this, you can do whatever you want to do. You can raise the dead, heal the sick. I couldn't raise the dead. But healing, I was able to do some things. But I didn't feel like it was coming from what I'm teaching. Now listen to me. When you have the power and the ability to say this light, I said, okay, if I had the Holy Ghost and I had all that power, but it wasn't working. Now that I'm spiritual, I says, okay, well, let me try this manifestation power. I says, okay, then. So I started telepathically talking to the universe. I was able to affect lights. I wanted to see, can my spiritual powers affect light? And I was able to make my lights in whatever room I was in blink on it all. I said, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let me see if I can move something. Oh, shit. And just attract it. You got magnet in your hand, you got metal, you got diamond, you got mineral, you got copper, you got everything in your body that's in the universe. So I said, so you mean to tell me now that all alone, all I had to do was ask questions? Not to God, not to man. I started soaking up the sun. I started changing what I eat. I started thinking totally different. Everything that I was taught, I unlearned everything. And then that I felt like was good for my soul, I started attaching to that. Good for the soul. The flesh of me, I've had nice things, lived wonderful lives, been living a wonderful life. But it's when I lower my spiritual standards and start interacting with people who have low spiritual standards. That's when I start having more karmic lessons. Listen to me good, folks. This is just my Earthborn Day conversation with the Soul Tribe family. If you're not the soul part of the Soul Tribe family, I'm not talking to you. And before you knew it, folks, the icing, the cap, the seal on the cake, if you will. The icing, today's birthday. The icing, the seal, the cap on all of it was the last 9 days I spent with my pops. I was asking him questions. He couldn't get out of the bed, but I'm asking him spiritual questions. Because he's telling me, man, I went to sleep last night. I ain't going to even lie to you, Seal. He called me Seal. I'm not going to lie to you, Seal. Man, it was the most beautiful sleep that I ever had. I said, what did you dream about, Dad? He said, everything that I needed. Everything that I needed I had it in a dream. He said, I don't know where I was living at, but it looked good. It looked a whole lot better than this damn shithole place. I said, Pops, what did you see? He started sharing things with me. He started sharing dreams with me. The man almost 90 that he's never had before. He started asking for things in his dreams. These was the last 9 days. He said, man, look, one day, I'm telling you the seal, the icing on the cake, the seal, the cap. He said, man, one day, I'm going to say how he said it. One day, man, I'm going to be in glory. I'm going to be out this damn bed. And I'm going to be able to help you with a whole lot. I'll be able to do a whole lot more than I can do now. And them final hours at the hospital, we telepathically communicated. He said, man, it's so beautiful. He said, man, you keep doing what you doing. You ain't got to worry about me now. In fact, you don't have to worry about nobody. Because what I could not do physically for you, I could do spiritually for you. That will have a profound impact. What I am enjoying right now is because I have an ancestor, listen to me, that allowed me to partake in their complete, total transition. That allowed me to partake and told me what they saw. Now, I can be broke with $2 in my pocket. I don't use that word, and I don't like that word, that English word. But listen, I can be broke with $2. I can have just $2 in my pocket. And everything that I'm sharing with you, and everything that I showed you, is still intact. With $2 in my pocket. Why? I didn't use money to get it. I used this. I used this. And I used the soul. Let me tell you how you get there. You don't get there with money. I told you, rich people, they got assets. Capital-wise, they ain't got a lot of money. When you see people saying they worth $1 billion, they may not have access to about $5 or $10 million, folks, cash money. With those three things being the driving force, this, and the soul. Because the soul knows the journey. The soul knows what you're here to do. We get off track because of karmic lessons. Meaning that we lower our spiritual standards, that your soul's purpose, spiritual standards, is way up here, and we lower them down here. So now the soul is like, hey, that ain't what I agreed to. That ain't even what you agreed to. That's what the soul is telling you. And when the soul tell you, I didn't agree to that, that ain't gonna happen in the 3D. It may look like it. It may be an illusion because why? You done ran across somebody else. You done crossed paths with somebody else that may have some physical things that looks good to you, that you want and you desire. It ain't yours. It's temporary. But when you go out and manifest it and create it yourself using those three things, the mind, the heart, right, and the soul. The heart is the one physical body part, if you will, that's connected to the soul and the universe. the heart. In ancient Kemet, going through the process of mummification, preparing one for the afterlife, preparing one for their journey through the halls of Amente, right? Y'all call it the halls of justice, where you stand before God. Now you stand before the universe, right? And the elders and the beings that created you. Listen, that heart is put on a scale, right? And is weighed. And if it's quote unquote lighter than a feather, meaning that you ain't got no heavy heart. You ain't got, it don't have to be how much it weigh, but you ain't got no hate. You ain't got no regrets, no resentment, no manipulation, no ill intent. If all of that's in that heart and you transition and you stand, as they say, be judged by God or whatever, that heart is not ready for the afterlife. That presentation of your life's work is not weighing up to what your purpose was. So now people have to come back. Ain't no such thing as sin. For those of you who believe in sin, keep believing in sin. You are solely responsible for your decisions in this human experience. Ain't nobody died for my decisions. Ain't no, cause I don't believe in sin no more. Ain't nobody died for my decisions, my choices. Ain't nobody gonna raise me up. Ain't nobody coming back to get me, take me in the sky somewhere that down here they don't even know where it is. I can't see no power out here. Once I was able to have those final conversations with Pops, right? And experience that. That was another nugget in my spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening is for the rest of your human experience because it's short-lived, right? You don't have a spiritual awakening and say, hey, I'm through with my spiritual. Well, you ain't. If you through with your spiritual awakening, then go and walk on water. Go and walk on air. Jump from a skyscraper and come down flat foot softly. Other than that, you're going to always be experiencing an evolutionary aspect in your life where you just continuously evolving, right? Okay, in my closing, I wanted to give y'all an hour, 50 minutes. How you see yourself. How do you see yourself? That's the question. How do you see yourself? When you see yourself, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? Don't look, I ain't talking about the flesh now. I ain't just talking about the person in the mirror and picture and whatever. No. You can look at yourself in the mirror and see everything you need to see. Now, some people call it mirror magic, but you call it whatever you want to. Magic, heku, whatever, right? You call it whatever you want to call it. Go and look at self. That's the strength card. When I see the strength card, there's so many meanings for all these cards, upright and reverse. But one of the things is about the strength card that I love is it's almost like hermitish energy, meaning that it shows you. It shows you. It don't when you overcome things and you don't blame people for your struggles, whatever it is, That shows you. That shows the strength in you. That shows the ability in you to be self-empowered, can overcome anything, know how to keep the wild side of you that lowers your standards through temptation, right? This is all strength energy. You're going to be badass. So on this solar return for Ivory, this solar return day for Ivory, okay, so the sun going to disappear probably around 5-ish, right? Now, my rising and my moon, I get to enjoy that rising today. I get to enjoy that moon today and any other planetary bodies, right? That was in place, the alignment. Because why? When you exited the womb, that you chose your parents. When you exited the womb, that's like a screenshot, a time, a screenshot, a photo, a birth chart. What else I can say? A record, whether that's connected to your Akashic. It's a screenshot, right? It starts a timeline for you in this human experience, a cycle, a life cycle, all of this. Now today I get to go back and take birth chart. Well, I already got my birth chart, but I know what's going to happen today. Listen, how I know that? Because I helped created this day. The God in me, the God in you is what you have a role in creating your day, folks. Anyway, so I get to take this birth chart for dummies that I put together and then go grab my original birth chart, my birth chart. I've already done this. I'm just sharing with y'all and say, okay then, so this is how this day can be. This is how this day was energetically 61 years ago. Right? On this day 61 years ago, just remember what was going on. Go back and look at what was going on in this country 61 years ago. That would be 1964, by the way. So now I got something that I can reflect to, I can revert to, right? Physically. We're in the midst of civil rights movement, all of that. Liberation, black power, whatever you want to call it, right? So we're here again, at least for my life. To whereas as a humanitarian, right, in so many aspects, helping people, educating people, sharing knowledge with people. That's what was going on in 64. In 1964, 100 years before that, the Civil War was ending. Listen to me good, folks. Then they had reset, right? And they changed the Constitution to add the 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th. I don't worry about none of that shit. Because between 1964 and 2024, last year, we lost more as the people than we did between 1864, when we were governors and senators and congressmen and business owners, and we had everything. Y'all can call it Black Wall Street, whatever. But then they put in the history book that we were slaves during the same time frame. So I had to unlearn that bullshit. I had to unbelieve that bullshit. Anytime a group of people want rights and want to covet what another group of people have, then you are the lesser. Right? I don't knock people from other countries, from India, from Asia, wherever they come from, right? Come over here and you see them like, damn, they giving them this, they giving them that. They ain't giving them shit. These are spiritual beings. They ain't into waiting on Jesus. They ain't into waiting on Allah. They ain't into waiting on Yah and Jah and so. No, 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 no. In fact, when Jesus left his mom and his daddy, he went to Kemet, you call it Egypt, in India. Mysticism, spirituality. When he came back, right, 20 years later, riding in Jerusalem on a donkey, he knows some shit, if you want to believe that story. I know who that real character is, and it ain't who you call Jesus, but just for the sake of saying, these people come over here to our land. Not the Europeans, not the white man, not the pink man. My folks' land. Land flowing with milk and honey. Everybody on the planet want to be here on our shit, on my folks' shit, right? And it's not because they giving them. They done manifested their journey. They see themselves doing whatever they going to be doing before they leave India. Before they leave Asia. Before they leave Africa, in some cases. And get here and see people that look like them from India, from Africa, from Asia. Some of y'all know about what y'all would call Black Asia. But anyway, I said, damn, they've been over here all these years and they complaining. Stop complaining. Racism, desegregation, civil rights, equal rights, reparations. I'm going to create my own goddamn reparation. They do this for them and they do this for them and they don't do it for us. We've been here all these years and we came off slave boats. As long as you thinking like that, boo-hoo, wah, you're going to have a master. You're going to have a master. So try. Couple of cards. I'm going to get a couple of cards for my birthday, right? It's only befitting. Spirit. Universe. Ancestors. Guides. Ancient ones. What we got for Soul Tribe on my solar return day? What do y'all need to be manifested on my day? What you need to be manifesting on my day, right? What you need to be manifesting? What you need to be manifesting? What messages we have on my soul's journey today? Go write a book. Get up. I always been thinking about writing a book. Stop thinking it and go manifest. Stop thinking and go manifest. Connection. I asked the question, what do we all need to be manifesting on my day? Connection. Somebody write a book. A special connection will open doors for you on your path. A life partner or mentor. A client. See, it for me too now. It's my day. Or a helpful friend. This day. I'm going to give one more shot. Experiment is the key. Everyone wants to use someone's power. I unlearn that. You got all your power. You got all the power you need. You don't need nobody else's power. For what? What happens when they take their power back? I'm not going to be codependent on them. Who was that said years ago, Trick Daddy, you don't know now? I don't know now. Experiment is the key. What does it mean? By experiment. I can tell you, but I'm going to read it. When you find yourself feeling indecisive about which direction to go, don't be afraid to experiment with multiple options to figure out what works for you. Oh, I don't believe in sin. Oh, I don't believe in bad luck, bad mistakes. Experiment. You might. He passed away recently. The CEO and founder of FedEx, Fred Smith. He once said, this is a fact, he lost $1 million a day, 2 years before his business took off. He lost $1 million a day for 2 years before FedEx. Now look at FedEx. He can lose $1 million a day and he dead and gone. And still, look what he's left. On this day, universe. On this day, my soul return day. What do Soul Tribe and me need to be manifesting? I don't pull readings on myself. The only way I'm doing it today is because I'm including with y'all. That way, I want to eat too. Look at that. Freedom of time on this day. Freedom of time. What did it say? The freedom to do whatever you want with your time is one of the ultimate benchmarks of an abundant life. You are the master of your schedule. Do what you want to do. That's what I'm doing today. Do it like I'm in a rush to do anything. Do it like I'm trying to go out here and hit the club and go get turned up and all that shit. I'm going to do this day like I did yesterday. What beautiful, powerful manifestational accomplishment will I complete today? What client? Y'all saw the card. What partner or friend, whatever, major accomplishment. Oh, they said stop. Stop what? Right back to where I started from. This is the key today. Experiment. That's the key. You can't fail. You can't make bad decisions when you experiment. Fred Smith lost $1 million a day for 2 years. I ain't got $1 million a day to lose. So I ain't worried about that. When you experiment, you're not making bad decisions. You ain't sinning. None of that. It says, when you find yourself feeling decided. So y'all can see it upright, the right way. When you find yourself feeling indecisive, this is confirmation for me and everybody else who want to claim it, who want to manifest it. When you find yourself feeling indecisive about which direction to go, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to experiment with multiple options. 7 of Cup energy. To figure out what works for you. In other words, don't be afraid if this don't work. You got options. Keep options. Don't be afraid. Why? You can't fail. Bottom of the deck. You got a niche. That's the key. Come up with something that nobody else got. Come up with something. That's the key. That's the key. Read it to you. Solar return day. I'm going to share some with y'all, right? It's only been fitting. Niche is the key. Experiment is the key. With your unique experiences, Ivory and Soul Tribe family, and fresh perspectives, you would do very well specializing in a niche. So that's the clarifying card if I was doing a reading with experiment, right? There it is. Bottom of it. Then the next card is usually the overall energy. Back to where we started from. Look at this. There is still an essential piece of your puzzle that you have yet to discover, Ivory and the Soul Tribe. A missing piece of information. Okay? Sword energy must fall into place before you will know your next step. So it's something else we need to do. It's something else that Ivory needs to do. Okay. There you go. I'm going to pull a couple of tarots and get out of here. What time is it? Okay. What we need to do? I'm going to get back on the zodiacs too, y'all. Come here, baby boy. Let me use my partner this morning. Come here, baby boy. Use my partner. Use my partner this morning, right? Mm-hmm. I feel comfortable with spending part of my Soul Tribe day. I mean, my solar return day with the Soul Tribe family. I feel good. Okay. Experiment. Niche. Discovery. Options on the table. Right? Don't get out of your head now. Get out of your head. Whatever you do, get out of your head. Get out of your head. You too, Ivory. Yeah, get out of your head. Get out the head. Some good and long-lasting, beneficial in this lifetime, because it's Earth energy with Earth Pentacle. It's going to be good. It's a niche. You got something, but you need a little more information now. It could. Yeah. A little more information. We're going to bring about this Ace of Pentacles. Something good. The King of Pentacles. That's long-term good stuff, right? And what about this Ace of Pentacles and this King of Pentacles? For some of y'all, this new discovery is going to bring, and this niche and this experiment is going to make some folks jealous. We don't give a shit. Do we? So, folks gonna be jealous. Ain't just one person here. Folks gonna be jealous. They gonna be envious. So, they be all right. You just keep doing what you doing. They was an option. They no longer an option. They are 4 cups. They are 5 of cups. They're no longer an option. Okay, then. Let them be jealous. They're going to be jealous. Today, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and some jealous folks, I take that any day. On my solar return. On my earthborn day. Look at that. You don't need them. That's all I'm hearing so far. You don't need them. Resist the devil and they'll flee. So this experiment, protect this experiment. Whatever this idea is, whatever you choose to settle with, it's going to be good. Why? Because it's in Leo, the 5th house. Listen, whatever direction you choose to go, don't be afraid. Fight, protect. Don't be afraid to experiment with multiple options. I said 7 of Cups, 7 to 7, right? Don't be afraid. We're going to come against none of that shit. 5 of Swords, whatever. Don't be afraid to experiment with multiple options to figure out what works for you. Don't be afraid. Protect. You got protection energy around you. And whatever this idea is protect. Niche. Some of y'all got some good ideas. Yeah, you do. You just need to do something with it. Some of y'all, you got gifts and talents from when you was a child that you ain't tapped into yet. Some of y'all, there's a book. I saw that. It's a tell-all book. Somebody's going to write a tell-all book. Starting today. You going to tell everything. You going to tell it all. That's what I'm getting. So when all other options fail, go write that book. A tell-all book. From your childhood up until now, whatever your life experiences has been, go tell it. Watch what happens. You're going to discover something. What's on the bottom? Go write that tell-all book. Starting today. Starting my soul journey. Starting my solar return. Starting my earthborn day to day. That Queen of Swords is talking. Go and tell. Go write a tell-all book. Go write a book. Tell everything. Starting today. It's a niche. Can't nobody take this away from you. Why? Because it's your life story with the Queen of Swords. With your unique experiences. From your childhood. With your unique experiences and fresh, that's new, perspective based on these experiences, you would do very well, Ivory. You would do very well, Soul Tribe, specializing in the niche. What's that niche? Writing a book, a tell-all, whatever you want to call it. Tell it all. It's gonna be on New York Times bestsellers list. Watch. Discovery. Listen, there's still you need some little more information now before you make this next step. If you're gonna be writing this book, I saw that article. This tell-all book. And then it's gonna take off. Like a flying. How my dad used to say, like a bat out of hell. It's gonna take off. Bottom of the deck. Soon as you get this last little information, put everything together. Do your research. Try it with one publisher or with one company. It don't work out. Don't worry. That's experiment. Do it again. Don't let it stop you, right? It's gonna take off. You're gonna have to leave a lot of folks behind now. And that 5 of Swords energy. I'm just trying to tell you now. Tell it all. Tell it all. Look at you. You're gonna feel good when you leave everybody behind. You're gonna not only you gonna feel good, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. People gonna love what you got to say. But you gotta get away from these 5 of Swords energy. These jealous, envious, hating, whatever energy. Teach. I told y'all that High Priest of the Ivory was going to come out. You're a teacher. See how these folks listening to you? Wise, based on life experiences. And some of the people you might write about in the book gonna get mad because of the character they are. These folks, 5 of Swords, 5, they don't stand a chance with the Hierophant. They can argue, fight all they want to. Or this is God today, judging, getting folks straight, putting them in their place that wants to hinder you from this. Period. I ain't gonna even go no further because it just get better and better, and then we'll be going down a rabbit hole. Hold on. Let me get y'all a couple more. It's only befitting that I pull a couple of cards for y'all today and for me. It's the only time I can do. Yeah. Yeah. It's been to happen, y'all. I'm telling you now. We done had that full moon and Gemini. You release. Stop holding back. Say something. If you don't agree with something, say something. All right, Spirit. Universal messages. Universal messages. I got to pull that deck out too. We're going to see what number synchronicities. Universal messages. And then we out of here. Look at that. I'm giving y'all some of my breakfast time. You're very close to achieving your goal, Ivory, in the Soul Tribe. You're very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, you is. Yeah, you is. Universal messages, Spirit. For this day. Manifestation. For Ivory in the Soul Tribe. Hold on, I got a card. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. On this day, ain't nothing wrong with being in hermit energy, high priestess energy. On this day. Hold on. Meditate over this book. I keep saying a book. A new start is coming. New moon. That's where we're headed. A new start is coming. You just need to meditate. Get more information. Pray about it. Think about it. Contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So, a new start is coming. New moon in Pisces. One more. Clap, 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 clap. A time for healing. Balsamic moon. I like that. So you had to heal. Some of you need to be healing now. Bottom of the deck. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So this is a water. So if I was to go and check my chart and see what where Neptune is and where Pluto alignment was. Hold on this day. It's part of my time step. And where Venus was on this day. I already know, because I know my chart. Whatever you are emotionally desiring to do, folks, spirits say go do it. If you are in your emotions and in your feelings, you need to get out of that. It's time to heal. So you can go do what you need to do. Work through your fears. I want to see one more and I'm done. Okay? Can I get one more, y'all? Hold on. Can I get one more? Where my decks at? I gotta get organized, man. Alright, I want to see what number synchronicities for today. Hold on. And we done. And what time is it? 10 o'clock. And I's finna go to work. Angel message, universal message, spirit for Soul Tribe. On Ivory Solar Return Day for the Soul Tribe and Ivory. Looking pretty good. Ooh. Food car. Now we saw a new start down here somewhere. Yeah, new moon. A new start is coming soon. Limitless potential, reset, relaxation, unknown, surrender, finish line, success, victory. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished if you can dream it. Remember that. There is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, now we're getting ready to talk about this Five of Swords energy, whoever these jealous, envious people is. Whether it's in your possession or somebody else's possession. If something is in your possession, Ivory and the Soul Tribe, or the possession of another person, it is also available to you. Quit hating. Stop envying, right? Stop being jealous. So try to remain calm. That's that boss move. Try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension. Relax. Just relax. Chill. Zeros could be significant. It's a new start. I'm looking at it. It's in the center of the read. Readjustments. Overcoming obstacles. Soulmates. Romance. Affection. Support. And comfort. Your level of self-control, that's the strength card, is significant. It's sufficient to make things right. I like that. Hold on. Universal message. Number synchronicities for today. Look at that. I done went over, way over what I wanted to do, but y'all the Soul Tribe. Y'all deserve it. I need y'all help with something too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at Ivory go. Look at Soul Tribe go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at Soul Tribe go today. So I got my Hierophant and I got my Wheel of Fortune. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck. Spirit guide. What you worried about? Progress. Look at this. Justice, structures, system, processes, conditioning, and rules. If you question yourself, stop questioning yourself. If you was questioning the process, stop questioning the process. Ain't shit you can do about it. This fated events, this fated energy. Listen, it says here, you are on the, I'm going to read it to y'all like this. Hold on. And we done. I promise you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at Ivory and the Soul Tribe go. Good luck. Look at this. You are on the right track. Soul Tribe, Ivory. Someone from the other side. This is past life. This is somebody has transitioned, y'all. It could be anybody you think of. Someone from the other side got your back and encourages you to try best. You will, W-I-L-L, keyword, you will succeed. Appreciate you, Pops. Appreciate you, Moms. Appreciate your spirit guides. Appreciate your ancestors. Appreciate your universe. You got to start saying these things, folks. You will succeed. Observe your surrounding, who you around. And communicate clearly, Queen of Swords. Don't hold back now. Be sure, in other words, be very sure that everything will fall. This is a misprint. It should be into place, not pieces. That's crazy. How you gonna say all that and then say everything gonna fall into pieces? That's a misprint. That's a typo. Bottom of the deck. So we got 0, 4 of them. Stability, new start. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, good luck. Things happening one after another. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have 4, 4, 4. Stability. Listen. Blessing in disguise. You ain't gonna even see it coming. Or for some of y'all, the blessing is right in front of you. Right? There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart. Good. Some towers are necessary. Towers are necessary. But you're building the framework for something much better and bigger. Hang on in there. Hang on in there, folks. Hang on in there. Yes, sir. Good times, good luck. 12, 12, persistent. So we got 24, 24, 12, 12. And then we got great blessings, 6, 6, 6. Right back to where we started at. Good luck. Fate, destiny, things about to change in our favor. Because you were persistent. Because we were persistent. And when it starts happening, folks, according to these cards, and what I've just shared with you, when it starts to happen, it's going to be like a domino effect, positively, because of the 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just like saying you manifested something. You started your book. You've already been through this person or this company didn't want to help you with the publishing and all this stuff. Do it yourself. You may go through that a few times. Just keep doing it. If you started writing 1 chapter, don't stop. Tomorrow, go start on the next chapter. The chapter never ends, but, just start writing. That's all it's saying to me. Tell them, Ivory, stop writing. Start writing. If it's a business plan, keep working on it. If you presented it to a potential investor with that Ace of Pentacles and that King of Pentacles, okay, and those 4 zeros, and somebody said no, that don't mean everybody gonna say no. If it's a niche or an idea that you have, don't get rid of it. You just need to be in the presence of the right people. That requires action. That requires you to do something. Ain't nothing gonna happen unless you do something. Starting today. Anybody got any questions? I'm pretty get ready to get out of here. I'm getting ready to go get me. Hold on, let me get me some more coffee. I'm finna get ready to go and go to work. You don't believe me, do you? Y'all don't believe me, I'm finna go to work. Y'all don't believe I'm finna go try to close this deal. We get close. Sorry about the phone call, y'all. It's birthday. They called it. Hold on. I'm not over there. I'll get it. Kids calling. The Sherman's calling. The Sherman's calling. The Sherman's calling. And they're going to keep calling. That means I got to let y'all go, right? All right, y'all. We're going to get out of here. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Don't forget, I need y'all help with something. I got to start putting things together. So I'm going to use y'all because y'all supported it on all these toys. I got to get somebody to help me wrap all of that. I'm a man. I done already manifest. Somebody gonna help me rap, right? And then how? Then we gonna go on a little shopping spree here next week. Nothing major, because y'all tell me what y'all think. My mindset is okay. If I was a parent and I got two kids, whatever, one child, whatever, right? And I don't. Okay, we're not gonna speak in terms of me celebrating, or we're gonna speak in terms if I was celebrating Christmas, right? Which I don't. And I got two kids or I got a child. Whether I get anything or not, I'm gonna make sure they straight. So my question is to y'all, okay, with the exception of the people that's homeless, right? And including them. Because some people, a couple of the people that I've been in contact with, they just financially nothing. Homeless. Come to this channel, right? So we're just gonna give them $100. Simple. There's no question to it. For the ones that have children, I had a thought of have go get some gifts. If it's one, two kids, go get them a couple of gifts or what have you. Call it a day, and get a mama or the daddy, whoever it is, the parent, $50. If y'all cool with that, drop a comment. If you say, Ivory, take that $100 that we raised, not me, that we raised for these 10 families, take that $100 and spend it on the kids. I want to hear from y'all. So that way, when we get ready to go shopping, because I don't, this is just me now. I don't want nobody to take advantage of a little, what some would call chump change. Y'all drop a comment now. Should we do half on the parent and half on the kids, or should we do all on the kids? That way I know how to approach this here on my end. Number two, I need help with wrapping these things and organizing. Because I'm telling you, if I wrap them, boy, they're going to be like, damn, who wrapped this here? All he did was just wrap some paper around the box and taped it up. Tomorrow I got to go back to the dentist because for my follow-up, and then 2 weeks after that I have to go, so I'm gonna be down for a little bit again, but I got to go and get fitted for implants. So some other things may happen in between that, but nevertheless I ain't going nowhere, right? Yeah, thank you. Denise said what she sent is already wrapped. That's what I'm talking. Half and half. Everyone is gifted. Okay, Hillary said she heard a question. Y'all heard that? Okay, in the top. Half on the mother or the father, whoever, the parent, and then half on the children. All right, so we got one. Okay, I'm cool with half and half. I'm cool with if they got children, all for the children. But I'm waiting to hear from y'all, right? Thanks to everybody wishing me happy solar return. I appreciate everybody, right? So far we got half and half. Hillary O'Neill said half and half. Anybody agree with Hillary O'Neill? Half and half, because I'm getting ready to go. And I'm waiting on, I know it's a delay, so I'm waiting on your comments. Reply. What's up, Grace, Denise, everybody, Shamika, all the moderators. Monique, what's up, sis? Everybody good? Look at that. That's California. Right. That's my first supporter on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all of them, TikTok, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That 50 can be a holiday meal. Y'all heard what she said? That 50 can be a holiday meal. Now, do you give them $50 cash, or If it's meal related, do you give them a $50 gift card like at Target or who else down here? HEB, that's a grocery chain. Walmart, whatever. Then they can take it and go and get a meal. You see what I'm saying? ThAnkhs said half and half. I'm so glad. So that's why I like my tribe. That's why I like my soul tribe. Y'all help me out. Thank you, Monique. Always. No, we ain't waiting on Sky Daddy. When y'all hear me talk about Sky Daddy, that's who that's who I be talking about. That's who I first heard it from. I ain't got nothing wrong with giving nobody no props. Right? My sister Monique. Her and my cousin used to talk about Sky Daddy. I used to be rolling. I be in the live on Facebook, and there'd be a lot of people in there, and they be talking about Sky Daddy. And folk be in the live. Who is Sky Daddy? They be grateful either way it's given. Okay. And then now, once I get past the little birthday phase, then I can focus back in. I'm still focused. I can focus back in on the task at hand. What's the task at hand? I got to get all the the people got to come up here and so on and so forth. And after all of this is over with, then I got a whole new network thing going on behind the scenes. We got to make happen in 26. So looking forward to that. So we got that out of the way. So far, the number says half and half. Do I do a gift card or give them cash, y'all? Gift card or cash? Gift card or cash? Well, I don't want nobody to go take this here $50 and then go and take them and I don't know. Gift card. See, back they can only use it for something. Hey y'all, I'm gonna have to go because my sister calling from Detroit, brother calling from Memphis, kids calling from Memphis. They calling, so I got to be the nice guy and take their call. Hold on, sis. I got you, sis. I'm gonna call you back, sis. Gift card. So far we got gift card. All right then. All right, so we got gift card. That's what we're gonna do. All right. The homeless person that I'll be helping, whoever it is, y'all will know. You'll know. I promise you'll know. Things that they could, so to speak. So I got some things in mind. You know the carts with the 4 wheels. It's like a wagon, but it's not the old school wagon where you can put what do you call it? Sleeping bag, things that they could use, so on and so forth. That's my thought on the homeless person that's out there. You got homeless families out there. What could I use or what could we do to make their life better out there in the elements, right? Like that one I was telling y'all about. It's really 2 families, but the one family that's got an infant, serious, or a toddler, and they leave the shelter every day. And the man goes, the husband, whatever, goes and look for work. And the woman has to stay with the child. But they got to go look for work. The shelter that they are at, they don't trust the people with the child. So the mother's going looking for work with the child in the stroller. What can we do? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at. So some have to shop at the closest store to them. Have faith they'll do the right thing. See, that's why I like. There we go. All right, so what do then, Grace? All right, we'll use our judgment because y'all gonna be there. So we'll use our judgment and say, okay then, this person, I feel good that they're gonna do the right thing. That's all energy. Nevertheless, we're getting close to that. So they have until the 19th. Yeah, they have until the 19th, till the 16th to drop off their forms. They already know, because everybody I talk to, they already know. You got to drop your form off here at the office, right? If you're homeless and they ain't got no ride, I got their information. I know how to reach them, right? I know how to get in touch with them. Either way it go, those that can, you know, if they really need it, they'll come and get it, right? I mean, I'm not, you know, they need it, they'll come and get it. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. They need it, they'll come and get it. If they ain't got no way to get it, I can get it to them, right? That's different. Everybody ain't got no car. Everybody don't have money for buses and Ubers and Lyfts and shit like that. So I'm gonna go get it to them. Simple as that. That's what I do. Right? What's up, Bella? Yeah, it's been a minute, Bella. What's up with you, Bella Bell? Let me put baby boy back. ThAnkhs, we still got baby boy. We're gonna have to get us some new decks and some new names. Same names, but give them an upgrade. Some of these decks. Where's that at? Alright, so we got that out of the way. I know when I go back live again how many raffle tickets we have. The goal is 225 raffle tickets. Alright. We got quite a few of them gone, but I don't know how many. Because I haven't been coming to the office serious. You know. But we got the raffle tickets for the TV. Once we hit 225, right, they only $1 ticket, but once we hit 225, we can ship this TV. What I'm also thinking is, after checking into it, it's going to cost almost $50 to ship the TV. So, whoever wins the TV, wherever I got it from, and we'll share it, you can just go to Target or you can go to Walmart, whichever one it is. And then we'll just mail you out that gift card that's active. And then you go get your TV if you want to go get the TV. Don't go buying junk food. Go get the TV. Maybe I'll purchase the TV on this end, and then you pick it up on your end. We can do it like that, right? You want to know how to win the TV? $1 raffle tickets. If you get a personal reading, you get 9 of these tickets. If you do a mini reading, you get 2 of these tickets. Right? I'm just taking it out of my reading work. I'm working, meaning that I'm doing the reading. So I'm giving away. All right, so you get 2 tickets if you get a mini reading. You get 1 ticket if you ask a question. If you got a question, $9 question. A full reading, you get 9 tickets. Right? Or you can just say, I don't know, I don't want no reading or nothing like that. I got $30 I want to give or $20 I want to give for the toys. We done reached the goal for the money. Okay. Now, if we can get more gifts, if you will, for the kids, or do something else for whatever, you know, for the families, we'll do that. But other than that, we're done. All right. I'm out of here. You need a private reading? Email me. Description box of the video. All right. And you get, yes, you get 9 tickets. Now, somebody, I don't know if you're in the live, I got a live reading that I'm going to do for them. I might do it on my birthday today. Who knows? But I'm going to be busy here in a little bit. I might come back late tonight. All right. Tomorrow, Slick Willie's. We see what got Slick Willie going on. And then we'll just go from there. But I promise you, no, I already showed you how I'm going to turn up. Right? Yeah, 24 hours, yeah. I got a client I need to meet with today. I scheduled it on my birthday. I'm going to close the deal on my birthday. How about that? Right? Slick Willie's going to be fun, though. Hope it ain't no, I know it's not going to be, but they talking about they got a pool tournament and all of this here stuff going on in the league tournament and all this here tomorrow. So it's a big facility, so as long as my little section that I reserve and I didn't pay for is straight, I'm good. I don't want no problem. Let me see. Do yours tomorrow. You'll send an email. Basically, just send the $99 to the PayPal or the Cash App. That way, I can schedule you. Other than that, whenever you're ready, just send it $99. Also, not only do you get the 9 tickets, but you get a necklace, right? So we got that. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Peace and blessing. Let me call these people before they think I'm acting funny. Peace. Bye bye. I say.